to clap for Burkina Faso, clap for Africa. Yes. Incivism, smuggling, nepotism, insecurity, and corruption are some of the issues or challenges the world is facing today, including Africa. So, talking about the particular issue of corruption in Africa, what could we understand by the notion of corruption? And what are the different sources or ramifications of corruption? These are some of the questions we are going to survey with our participants from the English clubs of Burkina Faso, those from IMB. Let's go to clap for them participating to this program. Yes, IMB English Club. Then we also have some artists, musicians who are coming to support the program on Savant TV. Clap for them. And not forget our participant. Let's go to Mr. Prince Maxwell, who is an artist, musician. You know, he's a composer, a producer. You are also a sculptor, a painter, and also a communicator. President of Nigeria Arts Media and Showbiz Practitioner, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, NAMSI. So clap for him. Yeah. So he's from Nigeria, based in Burkina Faso. We also have Mr. Auguste Kedega, who is a teacher of English by profession, based in Burkina Faso, Gursi, Northwest Side. We are clapping for all of you. Yes. So you are welcome to English Club of Faso School on Savant TV for a new session of English to allow people to participate and also share their experience about some issues, and also allow English clubs to come and talk about oratory debate questions. We are going to allow them to organize a championship through this program, and that's why we are participating for all of the English clubs of Burkina Faso. Let's clap for them, and also let's go to... We are coming back on our studio, Mr. Prince Maxwell. We are talking about corruption in Africa today. First of all, coming to you, what could be your understanding or your comprehension of the notion of corruption?
Thank you very much for this invitation on this program, especially on the TV, Savant TV, with this program, English Club. I'm very happy. Thank you very much once again. Corruption, I can easily say, it is just it's a willing of fraudulent, a conduct of fraudulent, maybe simply because of money or gift. So corruption is something that is dipping down into our different sectors of our activities in Africa, especially in Burkina Faso. And corruption is something that is giving a corridor to different disastrous activities, especially in Burkina Faso here.
Especially in Burkina, we know that in Burkina we are facing an issue of not only Burkina. When we go to Africa, West Africa today is facing an issue of insecurity. So corruption could be a corridor to
yes, insecurity. Exactly. Because when we talk about corruption, we talk about bribery. Yeah. So when there's something called bribery, and it is against our rules and regulations, especially maybe our law in Burkina Faso here, because some people are using this kind of medium to get down to those people, especially the terrorists, because we are facing something in Burkina Faso here. We're talking about the terrorists. It is a little bit easy for these terrorists to bribe those people that are that are implicating in this kind of terrorists by giving them money. So that's why I talk about corruption that leads to something like gift or money. Yeah. So it's possible, even politically, it's possible.
It's possible. It's possible. Teacher of English, Mr. Auguste Tegna, coming back to you, the same question to know your understanding of.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dean. This theme is very important because we have to talk about this theme because the world is facing it. Everywhere people are talking about corruption, but what are we doing exactly? So corruption has, as Gas said, is we see simply misuse, it's the abuse of power. For personal gain, benefit. This is also unethical because this is not, it's against any ethics, So, and because of money, people are ready to do anything, you know. And talking about corruption, there are many forms. He has just talked about bribery. There is nepotism, as you said in the introduction. So the many forms. The people are ready to get something for themselves only. Yeah. Yes. So it is a lack of integrity, dishonesty, many things are linked to corruption. Okay. Yes.
So lack of honesty and integrity, lack of values in Africa today. We know that Africa, small is losing many values. And Mr. Prince Maxwell, coming back to you, I would like to know if we could link, you know, corruption to an educational issue.
If I really want to talk about corruption, I can say that corruption is roughly something like 80% in our educational sector. Yeah. Because, you know, this is the only place where you can cajole people to give you some kind of token. Yeah. Maybe by sending your children to school, because everybody needs education. Yeah. The first thing, the basic background of every humanity is the education. Okay. So in this kind of educational sector, it's a little bit easy for corruption to come in, you know, through our teachers. I'm very sorry because we are having a teacher in this studio. So through the teachers, you know, collecting some kind of token from parents in order to bring their children to school, or maybe giving them kind of exercise that, you know, what we call in Nigeria orijo, that is, you know, giving them exercise and later giving them the result, you know. It's like giving the examination to students at the same time giving the result at the back, you know, at the back of the school. So it's very easy for corruption to come in through our educational sector. Okay,
so nice to hear this from you and also share experience. So let's go to Mr. Chedega Augustin, who is the teacher of English based in Burkina Faso. Yes, I know that in Burkina and even in Africa, if we talk about Africa in general, we know that many sectors are affected by the issue of corruption. When we go to education, when we go to health side, when we go to, you know, transportation, everywhere you go, if you go to the hospital, you don't know the doctor, or you don't know somebody who knows the doctor, it's not easy to get treatment for your children or yourself, for example. Are you confirming that?
Yes. You know, when you've just talked, you know, people are used to talk about, you know, long arm. If you don't have long arm somewhere, it's difficult. Normally things should not be like that, you know, as even, you know, our president right now is talking about, you know, the value we need to promote in order to avoid corruption. He has just talked about, you know, in the case of education, for example, sometimes there are sometimes misallocation of resources. You know, the research is allocated for, you know, something given activity or, you know, in the educational system. If there is corruption, for sure, the quality will be, we won't reach the result. So we need to really fight against that. I mean, our country is on the way of fighting against, you know, this phenomenon. So and as you also said, in every sector, health, any domain, there is no, if a sector exists, we can find corruption there, for sure.
For sure.
Yes.
Okay. Even inside our homes.
Why not? Maybe because, as we said, corruption, there are many forms, you know.
When I say in our homes, meaning that in the education, the family education could be also one of the origins of education.
Yes.
You know, corruption.
Yes. You know, if we don't, you know, take care of our children, we say education starts at home. Yes, if they are not educated on, you know, patriotism, you know, now we are talking about civic education. This is, you know, coming back. Yes, it's coming back. I mean, this year we are talking about civic education. It's coming back. So this will help, children be, patriotic, and have the value of integrity, honesty. Okay. Yes, in order to avoid, sometime what we are doing, because
I see.
Yeah, we'll come on the consequences for sure. Okay. If not, some are frustrated.
Mr. Chedega,
yes.
I'm not stopping you, but I would like to know if we could see, corruption as a result of a failure of education.
Yes. Yes. Failure of education.
Yeah.
Yes, we can see it like that.
100% or 200?
Yeah, because if we fail to educate people, for sure.
For sure.
For sure. Because the society maybe will educate them, the social media will educate them.
Okay.
So what kind of, people do we really need for the country?
Okay.
So we need to, based on that, family, at school, we need to, to focus on the civic, to give them the civic value,
yes.
So that they can really have
to become good citizens.
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Prince Maxwell, artist musician from Nigeria, live in Burkina Faso. I know that you have traveled across the world, Cote d'Ivoire, in Africa, you have traveled across many countries, yes. Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Benin, Togo. You went to Germany also to stay for a long before coming back in Burkina, staying here for many years now. From your own experience, what could you say about corruption in Africa in general?
I can say it's just like a toilet that has been used for roughly something like 65 years, and we are asking people to wash it within 4 hours. This is impossible, because from the top down to the toe. In our political sector, we are having corruption. In our economical sector, this is just the most dangerous part of it. When we are having this corruption in our economic sector, the country is at stake. So now, I think corruption has been, it's just like a cankerworm in our system. So it's something we need to fight. We need to fight. And the best thing for us to do is to shun and learn how to say no when somebody wants to bribe you.
Yeah.
But since everybody, we are all looking for money, so it's a little bit difficult.
It could also be seen on the level of culture.
I don't think so. I don't think so, because in Africa, we have a very super, very beautiful culture in Africa. Even right from the day one of every children.
But it seems that today it's easier for people to bribe African people more than Europeans. It could be seen as a kind of
there's a proverb I used to say that when you are poor,
when you are blaming poverty.
Just because in Africa, we are not poor in terms of natural resources, but we may be saying we are poor in terms of attitude and character. So in Europe, there, it's a little bit difficult for somebody to bribe or take bribe to get corrupted in Europe. But when you come down to Africa, it's a little bit very easier to bribe somebody.
But now that we are developing technology.
So now that we are developing technology, in Europe, I can tell you something, because when you get down to Europe, we have cameras everywhere. So
you bribe somebody.
We have
camera is fixing you.
There's nothing like police being behind you, running behind you. But in Africa, we have in some countries, developing countries, where we have some cameras, in our street, on our street.
So the technical side is ready, we are going to allow you to watch a small video about corruption, how people are greedy in Africa, before we come back.
I am proud to announce to you the first artificial intelligence road that will be completed in less than 1 year. The government is setting aside 10 billion for the completion of this project. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we have seen the video. You see that in Africa, most of the time when governments are investing money to construct roads or build schools or hospitals, or people are using it and they put in their own pocket for their own family.
Yes,
Mr. Ketega.
Yes, that's true, because everyone wants his part, and at that moment it will be difficult for us to really have quality, infrastructure. That's also one of the biggest consequence of corruption. Yes, so we have decided to do this infrastructure in, this amount is, allotted for that. And, everyone the minister will come to take his part. So at the end, finally we can't have quality infrastructure. This is also another reality. So we should really fight against that. As I also said in my definition, when a person is in the position, in a power position, he has his eyes on everything, So at that time, he's the one who has to take, to apply the rules. Yeah. So he himself doesn't apply the rules because he is looking for something. It's all his personal gain. Yeah. So his personal benefit. So at that time, it's really difficult, because that's why corruption, most of the time, it starts at the top. And also, it comes, down.
Okay, so, Mr. Ketega, we know that in Africa, most of the time when we are traveling in our corridors, the sectors most affected, we have, security area where, security people collect money from people, bribe taking also.
Yes.
Are you confirming that?
Yes, I'm confirming that because, I used to see it because I also used to travel and,
so you also used to give money? And
no, you know what? No, because you see, I myself, I want to always abide by the rule. Yeah. So even when I want to go out, I have all my documents with me.
Yes.
So more than 10 years I'm in Burkina Faso. Yeah. I've never, policeman never say you have, you did not respect the traffic light. Yeah. No, never.
But when the policeman wants to stop you, he can find a way to stop you. He says, no, you are going too fast, so I stop you.
No, but I know how normally we should, how the traffic is in Ouagadougou.
Okay, Mr. Ketega, I'm not leaving you because I know you are a teacher of English by profession, and education is very important to inculcate values in our children.
Yes.
And when most of the time children at school, they are cheating.
Yes.
You teachers, what do you do? What is your regard on that point?
When you cheat, you have zero. A student or people who cheat, it's zero. The mark is zero.
We
don't play with that.
Yes.
It's zero automatically. Yeah, because it is education.
Yeah.
We are training people to be, leaders tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we can't play with that.
Okay.
Yes, so I am a teacher. If I get you,
Yeah.
Yes, and most of my people know that.
Sometimes you also use the stick or what?
No. This is, it is forbidden.
It's forbidden.
Yes, by the rules. So we should not. We should not, abide by this.
Okay, Mr. Prince Maxwell.
Yeah.
Yes, from your own experience also, I don't know if in Burkina Faso you have experienced some cases of corruption.
I've seen
testimony.
I've seen some ministers, with fake certificate.
Fake certificate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Fake diploma. I've seen some governors with fake certificates. So because my friend here, will say that when you cheat, you have zero.
Yeah.
It's when you get caught.
Yes, that's true.
Because corruption is I just said earlier on. I said when you are hungry.
Yeah.
When you are hungry, it will be very easy or more easier for you to be corrupted.
I see.
So it's something that we are facing every day in our philanthropic activities. We are facing it every time.
Anger is a source.
It's one of the sources. So because it's obvious. It's obvious. It's clear.
Now, yes. What could be your words to the African leaders? I know that many African leaders, when you go to West Africa today, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, they are joining forces to, to fight insecurity, but they are also fighting against corruption and other issues.
What I can say to our leaders is that we should try to inculcate this value, this Pan-African value in our system, especially in our lives.
Okay.
Because when you respect yourself, when you have the value for your people, like the president we have in Burkina Faso, yes.
Yeah.
So when you have this value for people, when you have regard and respect for the people, you are controlling or governing.
Okay.
This corruption will not even come across your mind.
I see.
Because if we want to talk about the president in Africa, we will not stop this this debate.
This program today.
So
yes,
because it's obvious and it's crystal clear that everybody knows about it. So this is not gainsaying.
So at the institutional level, corruption is also existing. When we say from governments to government, we can also get corruption, mainly from Africa to Europe.
Exactly. And I can even say that's the foundation of corruption, internationally.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I'm an artist. I just want to tell you something. Yes. I would not like to say the name. Yeah. This festival. So normally the cachet or the money given to every artist should be 500,000 CFA.
Yes, CFA.
So when they give this money to this prestataire, these people that brings artists to come and sing.
Yeah.
So the person we cut 150,000 from 500,000. So it remains 350,000.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the manager will say, "Oh, my artist, they are giving you 250." So now the manager will cut 100,000.
Yes.
So at the end of it, you see that the artist is having 250,000. You're having 250,000, and normally you're supposed to have 500,000. So this is one of the even in the musical aspect.
Okay, so you people give a cachet. Give a cachet of the artist musicians. Yes, they need this to build their own life.
Corruption is everywhere. Corruption is everywhere.
All right.
And we should be able to find a way to eradicate. We should be able to find a way to eradicate it. It's very important.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Chedega.
Yes. Okay. What I can say is, we should rule by examples.
Okay.
Yeah, we should, be full of integrity.
Okay.
We should be transparent.
Okay.
Transparency should be our dress, if I can say it. And also accountability should be also a part of our ruling. Because if we have all this value, for sure, don't say because this guy is doing this, people is doing this, I also will do this. No.
Okay.
If you are an example, some will copy you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chedega, for bringing your contribution. So we are going to go to another step.
As a young dynamic leader, I'm Zango Abdulaziz, current chairman of the English Club of IMB, and I'm a student from Anglophone Studies third year, of course, a Burkinabe. And this term, our vision is to let the club be known everywhere around the world. We have many visions, among which we hold weekly activities such as tea debates, conferences, face-to-face debates, and so on. And here is the nice place for everyone who wants to perform his or her skills. The person is welcome, and IMA is the place where everybody comes and learn the English, improve the oral skills, no matter your belief, no matter your culture, your religion. The vision first is to train the newcomers or the new leaders to add something new to what we are doing, to help them enhance the ability so that the club is the best place for everybody to come and learn easily the English.
The English Club of IMB is an institution created in 2018 by the elders of IMB, being in Anglophone studies. And IMB is an institution in French, Association des élèves et étudiants musulmans au Burkina Faso. So we welcome everybody, and the English Club is located at the headquarters of IMB, which is at Wentenga, in the Avion Thomas Sankara, Ouagadougou. So whoever wants to practice English is welcome. And before I continue, I am Mande Hadara, and I was the chairman here last year during the term 2023-2024. And during our mandate, we're glad to have great initiatives which allowed us to train not only the staffers, but all the participants of the English Club of IMB. To the students of IMB, I would say that we know the importance of English. Nowadays, no matter your field of study, it is very important for you to learn English, because we're facing many problems most of the time. Students, when they are about to apply for scholarships or to pursue their careers in master's programs, they are needing English. Then you are all invited to come here at the headquarters of IMB so that you can better your skills in English.
English Club of IMB. A shiny club under Allah's blessing.
English Club of IMB.
With Allah's guidance. We unite for a better future. Thank you so much. My name is Jamiu Akaji, a third-year student at Joseph Kizerbo University. In the English Club of IMB, I'm the head of communication. Thank you so much. At the English Club of IMB, we have many activities, as the chairman has already said. Among the activities that we enjoy at the English Club of IMB are the debates and the learning, like writing, speaking, all these. But apart from that, English Club of IMB is a great institution open to everybody. And at the English Club of IMB, we have like some ideas that we are defending. Among those, the social cohesion. Talking about the social cohesion, at the English Club of IMB, we are not only Muslim, but we are open to others. Talking about it, we have a great institution where we are working with others partners. I'm talking here about the MCE. Apart from the cohesion, we have the woman rights defense. At the English Club of IMB, we have a department called Ladies Section. Ladies Section? Glorious Women. Glorious Women. Ladies Section. At the English Club of IMB, ladies are part of the progress because we have a department that allows them to voice up. Apart from Ladies Section, we have something else. At the English Club of IMB, we are teaching leadership. Leadership because as the staffers, we are working under pressure to get ourselves at the next level. And apart from the leadership, we have like a great communication. We are open. We have great partners within Burkina Faso here or around the world, and we are really grateful for having the support of our elders for not only creating the club but for defending us too.
My name is Lisa, student from Anglophone Studies at the second year at University of Level. I am a Burkinabé, and at the level of the English Club of IMB, I'm working as the head of the Ladies Section. What I like most in the English Club of IMB is that I like this English Club because they give us an opportunity to ladies to show up, to be motivated, to speak English as well as men.
About corruption in Africa, youth can bring their contribution by working hard. First, working hard and being honest. We say we are the land of upright people. That's the identity of Burkina Faso. So as youth today, we know that if ever we start working with, with honesty, corruption will disappear from our society. You deserve what you work for. You should not willing to get more than that. If you need more, work more. That's what we should have as youth to eradicate corruption from our society.
to come back to the English Club of IMB to give you the floor for the oratory debate competition side. Let's go with MC, Master of Ceremony from IMB.
English Club of IMB. A shiny club under Allah's blessing. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How well are you doing? So on the mic you have Mr. Watarana Dini, a student from the University of Joseph Kizerbo, and I'm currently acting as the Head of External Affairs of the English Club of IMB, known as the Shiny Club under Allah's blessing. Okay. So today it is a pleasure also to be participating in this program, and we have two bright people who will be giving the point of view about the topic that is corruption in Africa. Okay. And right away I'm going to call my co-worker, who is Mr. Yunga Salif. He will be the time manager in order to introduce himself before we give the floor now to the debaters.
Yeah, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you are feeling good.
Yes.
English Club of IMB. The Shiny Club under Allah's blessing. Thank you very much. My name is Yunga Salif. I am a student at the university. Yeah. At the same time, I'm the member of the English Club of IMB. I'm acting as the head of internal affairs. And about this debate, I'm the time manager. Then, without further ado, we are going to start.
Okay, let's go. Go straight.
Okay, well, so thank you so much, Mr. Yunga, for introducing yourself. As I was saying at the very beginning, today we are lucky to have two bright debaters, and it is composed of a lady and a single man. So we're going to give first the floor to one of the debaters, and this person is not any kind of person. Indeed, it is a bright and open-minded person, my bad. So her name is Miss Kabore Samiratu, and she is currently acting as the first deputy in ladies section of the Great English Club of IMB. So we'll give the floor to Mr. Kabore Samiratu.
Promise. Introduce it.
We are going to give the instruction of the competition. So each candidate should have 4 minutes to defend their position. That's ready.
Respected personalities, shining people of the Shining Club, under Allah's blessing, dear faithful followers of the Faso School, morning.
Morning.
I hope you are all doing great.
Yes.
All right. My name is Kabore Samiratu. I'm an English student from the University Joseph Kizerbo. This morning, the pleasure is mine to take the floor and voice up about a given topic, a crucial topic, that is the corruption in Africa today. But before going deep down to the topic, let me define the term corruption. According to the Oxford Dictionary, corruption refers to obtaining private gains from the public service through extortion, bribery, embezzlement, and so on of the public fund. But I will reformulate it by saying that it's just the fact of acquiring an illicit benefit. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many forms of corruption, but those who are really expanded in Africa are bribery, embezzlement, and money laundering. In my presentation, I will talk about the causes, consequences, and I will give at the end some solution to eradicate this phenomenon. First, the first cause of corruption in Africa is the lack of transparency in governance. In Africa here, there is very limited openness between leaders and leaders. Leaders are not including leaders in the system of governance. They are the ones giving all, they are the ones taking decisions, and this is not good. This is not fair. It cannot lead us to really a good development. The second cause, my bad, is impunity. The fact that there is no a serious measure to punish those who are really practicing bribery and other forms of corruption, and this is to be seen back. Ladies and gentlemen, the second point of my presentation is the consequences. What are the consequences of corruption in Africa? The first one I have in mind is that it creates a lack of motivation really in the school educational system. For example, if you have your comrades, your classmates that are not really competent more than you, and you see them succeed, because just they know some people in the government, their parents have many authorities that can help them. And this is really to be seen back. The second consequence is that it reduces the economic growth, political stability, and social development. And this is also really not good. We cannot get developed if the world are corrupted. Some solutions I have to eradicate this phenomenon is that every government must really create transparency in the governance so that we reach our goal. And also, everybody who believes with me that we can fight against corruption must put in mind that together we should promote the organizations that are fighting against corruption in Africa, like the RENLAC in Burkina Faso. Thank you.
So clap again and again for Ms. Kabore Samirato for this bright presentation. So thank you so much. It is as I was telling you. So thank you so much, Ms. Kabore, for this, your point of view. Right away, we're going to give the floor to the second person who is also going to develop this term, who is Mr. Zerbo Lawagule Dauda, and I will ask you a round of applause to welcome Mr. Lawagule Dauda here.
Shining public, good morning. Dear member of the English Club of IMB, my salutation. From the big kingdom of Zerbo, my name is Dauda Lawagule. This honor is given to me today to talk about a current issue in our continent, corruption today in Africa. Before talking about corruption, I would like to defend first what is corruption. Corruption is simply a dishonesty or a criminal offense undertaken by a person or an organization in order to have a private gain. So my presentation will be focused on two paragraphs. First, I will talk about what causes corruption. Secondly, I will talk about the consequences of corruption. And to eradicate corruption, what should we do? What should African people should do? Then I will talk about this at the end of my presentation. First of all, the things that cause corruption are numerous. We can talk about poverty. As people are poor in our country, it is very easy to bribe them so that to have something. Also, we can talk about the lack of serious in our government, in our, the political system. Because we can see nowadays, they can give money to build a school. And this money is, somehow given to a single person. And how to build a good school now? Because the money that they gave is unbased, then we will not have a good school. We can see nowadays, after 1 year of building a school is falling down. And secondly, we can talk about hunger. In our country, people haven't food to eat. Then it is very easy to corrupt them. And the second part of my presentation, as I say, will be the consequences. What can be the consequences of this phenomenon in our country? It is very simple. The government will collapse. Very sure the government will collapse, and we will have, a poor system of education. Poor system of education, and we will have lack of patriotism. And at the end, to end this presentation, I will talk about the solutions. How should we do in order to eradicate corruption. Firstly, the very key point to eradicate corruption in our country is to teach people to be patriotic. If you are patriotic, you will not accept to be corrupt so that your country will collapse. And also, we should create jobs for the young people so that to have a bright future. I thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. So after this debate, so the first debater, who were Ms. Samiratu Kabore, spent 4 minutes and 3 seconds. Can you clap for her? And the second, who is Mr. Zerbo, used 3 minutes and 52 seconds. Clap for him. Thank you so much.
Okay, 10 managers. No, MC, you come here now. You are
a shiny clap and Allah's blessing. English Club of IMB. Okay, so we're going to proceed by electing the best candidate among the two candidates, and for that,
MC Mido.
And for that, I'm going to ask you to clap your hand again and again for them, because they have all done great, and it does not mean that the person that will be elected is better than the other one. So, firstly, we'll start with the lady, of course, the first debater. For those who want her to be kept as the debater for the competition, please raise your hands.
So only your students.
Okay, so only the members of the English Club of IMB. For those who want Kabore Samiratu to be kept as our debater for the competition, please raise your hand.
And you count.
Okay, so I myself am the first person. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so thank you so much. Do we need to take it again, or it's fine?
Yeah.
Okay, so those who want Zerbo Lawagule Dauda to be kept as our competitor during the competition, please raise your hands. How many people? Okay, so officially we're going to declare here Miss Kabore Samiratu as the competitor of the Shiny Club and the Allah's blessing. Yeah, for the competition, upcoming competition. Please raise your hand, Miss Kabore Samiratu. Thank you so much.
So she would be representing you.
Yes.
For the competition.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. Zervo. Thank you, Miss Kabore. You may join your different seats.
Okay. Yes. We'd like to say a small word about the issue. Yes, corruption. How you appreciate the program?
Okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Willem Mumni. I am an elder at the English Club of IMB and also the CEO of the Center for Languages Improvement. And today it is a pleasure to assist what have been done right now here. It was really very interesting. Now, what I can say about corruption is that if we see that in Africa we are not getting developed, the main cause is corruption. And Albert Einstein said that if he has 1 minute to solve a problem, he will take 50 seconds to look for the causes, and then the remaining seconds will be the solution, will be the time dedicated to the solutions. And here our problem, the main problem is at the level of education. And when I talk about education here, it is mainly the education that we are getting from the schools. Yeah. Otherwise, before the arrival of these schools, we could see that people were educated by their families, but they could share these really great values that represent Africa at the international level. But once the white man has come with this school, he had another mission behind this, except for the one that we see with our naked eyes.
So you're not clapping for your teacher? Yeah.
So I think, and through their purposes, they have come to reach their goals.
Okay.
Now, if you finish, they do their best so that you don't have job. Okay. You need only to rely on the government. So and there you are forced, because sometimes if people do not accept corruption, they will even die. Then,
okay.
This is something that they have.
So Mr. Willem is blaming the Western system.
Yeah, because this is what they do.
But the Western people are not here. It's African people who are using Africa and corrupting in Africa.
But
also,
if we know
how
it started, we know exactly what it means. If we know that people did not go to the Western countries by their will to protect them, if we know how they were treated, then we know that it was not easy.
Okay,
but
thank you, Mr. Bilem, clap for him. Yes, we are going to give the floor to your neighbor, who is Mr. Silent artist musician from Nigeria, living in Burkina Faso. What could be your word about the issue?
My word about corruption is that in Africa here, I can say that everyone is corrupt because all of us are corrupt in our mind. We have corruption in our mind. Just imagine a little child. There was a little boy that asked that when you grow up, what will you become? He said, I want to become a Yahoo boy. You understand? So all the things has been started from the beginning. So what we can do now is that we expertise, telling your people, educate your people. Even this itself, this is not about education, but it's about the I don't know how to put it. The way you talk to your people, talk to your children, tell them this is not good, corruption is not good. So all these things will stop.
We need to educate them.
We need to educate them so that all these things will stop.
Thank you. Clap for Mr. Silent. After this break time, we are going to close the program with an international artist musician who is based in Burkina here. I'm going to call a big reggae maker from Burkina Faso, Grand Docteur. He's going to come and sing a message against corruption. Grand Docteur.
Yeah.
Sing a zero.
Jarastafari King Selassie Majes leave a mode as I'm telling no fireman listen to this tell.
Grand Docteur.
Gam ya savi boy.
Grand Docteur, vous avez réalisé votre quatrième album.
Ah oui.
La Révolution.
Revolution Time. Le temps de la Révolution.
Ouais. So we want now to see how you are enjoying Revolution Time. Sing a zero.
Yes, I am coming to singers of my singers.
Yeah.
Sing a zero. Voilà, je suis là pour vous présenter le titre Sing a zero qui veut dire tout à refaire dans ce pays-là. Les accords commerciaux avec l'Occident, les accords militaires, la constitution. Voilà, et il faut revoir aussi les infrastructures. On ne peut pas couper les 10% et puis après on fait des infrastructures qui...
Ça c'est la corruption.
Voilà, ça c'est la corruption.
So, Sing a zero, message, we need to rebrand Africa, to renew Africa, and changing the mindset.
Yes, thank you.
Les détourneurs des fonds publics, à bas. Les ennemis du peuple, à bas. Les intellectuels complexés, les mentalités dépigmentées, à bas. Les activistes pourris, les journalistes corrompus, à bas.
Sing a zero, lebra sing a zero, sing a zero, baila lebra sing a zero, sing a zero, lebra sing a zero, Ariela lebra sing a zero.
Révolution wong teka, lebra sing a zero, baila lebra sing a zero. Wanted Gomonku, Sampado Gomonkua, Sanka Gomonkua, Tan Livaga sing a zero, Aerocora sing a zero, Udosura sing a zero, Sadika Tuta sing a zero, Baida Livaga sing a zero, Constitution sing a zero, Accordam sing a zero, Air France sing a zero, Baida Livaga sing a zero.
Sing a zero, lebra sing a zero, Singa zero, Baila leva singa zero.
Singa zero,
singa zero, leva singa zero. Singa zero, Ariela leva singa zero.
Josico, Sintarai, singa zero, Colore. Bemos wan besinimise, wing wan some baby, Bayiri kama gaditaba, Ariela leva singa zero. Fonctionnaire ouin sa tem zorodo, ministre ouin sa tem zorodo, député ouin sa tem zorodo, Bayira leva singa zero. Yam sa de gouvernement tout papel pour Touma, ina leva singa la action. Tout pour qui ne tue le coup comme gam yas. Wila taba same, sunkira same, wim dama bawe Touma, Bayira leva singa zero. Wila taba same, sunkira same, Bayiri kamba gadita batitenga leva singa zero. Mentalité singa zero. Wim dama bawe Touma, der kam kara turbo, itenga leva singa zero. Watu gomonku, sampar gomonku, ya, sanka gomonku, watan leva singa zero.
Singa zero, leva singa zero. Singa zero, Baila leva singa zero.
Il faut tout recommencer.
Singa zero, leva singa zero. Singa zero, Ariela leva singa zero.
Vive les ancêtres, la patrie, la mort, nous vaincrons.